My ex cheated, lied, and got engaged 3 weeks after our breakup. I was with my ex for over 4 years. We met during the pandemic and built what I thought was a deep, committed relationship. He told me I was his soulmate, that he wanted to marry me, and we even talked about our future together. I introduced him to my parents, which was a huge deal culturally for me, and I had a lot of fights with them trying to fight for my relationship with him and for their acceptance. Throughout our relationship, there was always an issue with his girl best friend. They were emotionally close in a way that made me uncomfortable for years. They texted constantly, shared personal things, and had an intimacy that blurred lines. Whenever I expressed discomfort, he'd reassure me it was platonic or promise to create boundaries, but he never really did. Last December, 2 months before our 4-year anniversary, something happened that broke my trust completely. He got drunk at his work Christmas party, and couple days later confessed that he had done something inappropriate with that he had texted his girl best friend, "I love you and I want to be with you," while he was drunk. He said he didn't remember much, that he didn't have feelings for her, and that it was a mistake. I was devastated, but he begged for forgiveness and said he'd do anything to fix it. He told me he'd cut her off completely, and I decided to give him one last chance. From January to April, things seemed to be getting better slowly. He was attentive, saying all the right things and trying to rebuild what we lost. But in April, while I was back home for 3 weeks for a family emergency, and a week before coming back to the UK, he ended things with me over a phone call. He was vague about the reasons why he wanted to break up, but I accepted it and agreed to break up. The day after he broke up with me, he called asking if we could try couples therapy and see if we could work things out. I was confused but hopeful, only for him to later go silent. 2 months after the breakup, I hear from mutual friends that he had actually cheated on me again in April when I was away for those 3 weeks, this time with his coworker, someone he directly manages at work. This coworker has also in the past hooked up with his brother earlier this year. I found out later through mutual friends that they had slept together while I was gone, and that he started seeing her immediately after. Within 3 weeks of ending things with me, he got engaged to the girl he cheated on me with. This was the same man who used to tell me I was the love of his life, who cried at the thought of losing me, who said he wanted to build a life with me. He got married to her in August. It's been 6 months now. I've healed a lot and I don't want anything to do with that man anymore, but I'm curious and trying to make sense of his behavior. How do you go from calling someone your soulmate and begging for another chance to getting engaged to someone new in just 3 weeks? Was our entire relationship a lie? Was he just emotionally weak, avoidant, guilty? Or is this a sign of something deeper like narcissism or emotional immaturity? Was he a sociopath? Can someone who has done anything similar please reply and give me some insight? Will he regret this? And does he think about me? I'm not looking for closure from him. I just want to understand what kind of mindset drives someone to betray, lie, and move on that fast, especially after years of shared love and plans for a future.